I guess you shield here and take the game. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Ox here with another video. If you're new to the channel, we do upload Pokemon Go content mostly related to PvP, and if you're a returning subscriber like Poker, thank you for the support. In today's video, we're taking a look at a shoutcast of battles in the Open Ultra League featuring a very spicy team. These battles were submitted to the channel by NoobNubin. We featured some triple legendary teams in the past on this channel, the Swords of Justice most recently, the Johto legendary beast, but in today's video, we're taking a trip back to the Kanto region with the OGs, the triple legendary birds, Shadow Moltres in the lead, Articuno and Zapdos in the back. This is definitely not a team I would recommend for climbing or for any sort of usability in the Open Ultra League aside from just spicing it up, but hopefully it will make for some entertaining battles. If you guys enjoy this type of content, please make sure you smash that like button, really helps the channel grow. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. And without any further ado, let's jump into the first battle right now. So needless to say, this is not the type of team that is going to be carrying anyone to Legend Rank in Season 9 or probably any season. This is a spice team and it is rated very poorly on PvPoke. Main reason for that is all three of these Pokemon share similar weaknesses, so Pokemon like Galarian Stunfisk in the lead or even a Shadow Nidoqueen are going to cause issues right here. Nidoqueen is an issue because the only counter, of course, is going to be Articuno, and if you swap into the Articuno, you leave yourself vulnerable to this in the back after once they swap out, because both Moltres and Zapdos are going to lose to Nidoqueen. So sort of turns into an ABA style team as a result with this lead, and you are going to have to sack the Moltres here. Now thankfully you do get a shield from the opponent, so you come in with the Articuno. They can't throw Earth Power here, so if they have Stone Edge, kudos to them, but most likely a poison thing. Yes it is. The opponent swaps out into Jellicent. Here comes the Zapdos. So Zapdos versus Jellicent, a very nice matchup, but of course you do have to be careful of that Ice Beam. Not sure if it'll one-shot Zapdos, but it'll probably get very, very close. And Thunderbolt should be enough to one-shot the Jellicent from this range, I'd imagine. So let's see right here. Coming through, survives with about 2 HP, but that's actually a bit better because that means more farm for the Zapdos. The Nidoqueen comes back in, and this Drill Peck should be enough to take it out. So the Nidoqueen is going to shield up. It will get to the poison thing here, but no need to shield. Zapdos will let this go through. And the opponent swaps out. No, they swap out instead into Articuno, and the opponent comes in with the Scrafty. So going to throw the Icy Wind right here, and having that energy lead, of course, on the Articuno is very nice because now you will be able to survive a foul play. But I do like the idea of shielding here because you'll get off this next Icy Wind, even with the Power Up Punch boost to the opponent's attack. The double debuff here from the 2 Icy Winds, I mean, it's going to cancel out, but there is still 1 attack debuff here, means you will survive this foul play, and that's going to allow the Articuno to get to another Icy Wind here. And because this matchup is somewhat slow, the switch timer should come up. So once you knock out the Scrafty here, swap out into the Zapdos, get to this Drill Peck, and able to win this game with the big bang. There it is. Drill Peck coming through. Nidoqueen goes down. Off to a 1-0 start here with the triple legendary birds. Let's hop into the next battle. So we got Shadow Moltres here into a Talonflame. So again, a pretty challenging lead right here. The only real answer, I guess, is Zapdos. So let's see how this plays out here. Fire Spin is the fast move as opposed to Wing Attack. Fire Spin, I guess, is good for the Alolan Ninetales, the Ice types. I think Wing Attack in general is a better move, but maybe not for this meta. I have to look into it. Flame Charge comes through. Moltres is going to allow it to go through and is going to shield if they want to get the Sky Attack. They are going to shield. So the Moltres here, Sky Attack, of course, is a legacy move, so you will need to Leap TM if you do not have one already. And because it's a Shadow, of course, you have to Leap TM it. Sky Attack comes through, gets the second shield, and trying to get the next one, not able to, so forced to come in with Zapdos here. Is the opponent going to be able to get to another move? I'm actually surprised the opponent didn't throw there. Not exactly sure what happened, but Zapdos gonna take out the Talonflame here. I'm pretty sure they were at a move, to be honest, so definitely catching a break right there. And they bring in a Scrafty, which isn't exactly the best answer here. Drill Peck doing super effective damage. Scrafty basically can only KO here with Foul Play, but they swap out instead into the Greedent. Here comes the Thunderbolt. This should deal some huge damage, and Articuno comes in. Greedent's actually very tanky because that wasn't as much damage as I expected, but a solid matchup right here for the Articuno, and this game should be in the bag because Articuno also has a pretty decent matchup against Scrafty, as we saw in the previous battle. Body slams are spamming right here, but the Articuno is going to get this Icy Wind. Opponent may try swapping out at some point if their switch timer allows it. The Articuno going for a complete farm down right here. I like this play. Another body slam should be able to farm down from your opponent. Swaps out into the Scrafty, and I would shield this for sure in case it is the foul play. Want to get off this Icy Wind. It is only the power up punch, but the Icy Wind is going to cancel that out right here. Icy Wind coming through and going to be able, actually not going to be able to farm down. This will take out the Articuno, and actually it will not take it out because it's only a power up punch, so Articuno flexing its muscle. The opponent doesn't want that icy smoke, and we're going to take that game. Hopping into the next battle. So 2-0 with triple legendary birds. We got Jellicent. Jellicent is definitely a very difficult lead here, and I think with Bubble Beam, Moltres probably wouldn't be able to win this in any sort of matchup, even with a shield advantage. So we'll see how this plays out here. Jellicent is going to throw the move. It's actually a Shadow Ball. That's very, very nice for the Moltres right here. So going to land this Sky Attack. Let's see if the opponent's shields actually, notice they are missing a lot of bubbles. So Sky Attack coming through. And let's see if the Jellicent has shield in. They do not. And Moltres, I'd imagine, will probably let this go down at this point. Just come with the Zapdos and look to completely farm down. Shadow Ball comes through. Here comes Zapdos. Actually can't farm down, so going to throw the Drill Peck. I like this play on the CMP, preventing the Jellicent from throwing a move. This is definitely the correct play. Would not be able to farm down for sure, unless you wanted to burn a shield. So we see Alolan Ninetales come in with Charm. This is a little bit problematic here because it does beat both of these Pokemon. Going for the Thunderbolts right here. Let's see if the opponent lets that go through. They do. That is some heavy damage, and swaps out into the Articuno to catch the Weather Ball. Very well done right here. Weather Ball still does a decent amount of damage, and these charms are really adding up. Articuno going for the Ancient Power. Hopefully this will be enough to KO here, and you pretty much want a boost at this point. Not if KO gets the extra 2 Ice Shards, which is actually perfect. And Talonflame in the back need to land this Ancient Power or get a shield here. Actually, getting the shield is ideal because then the Thunderbolt will likely KO. Does get the shield. The opponent is going to farm down, but the Zapdos still has a shield. And I believe this Talonflame is more or less in Thunderbolt range, so you definitely want to shield up this move right here. Flame Charge not going to lower the defense, but Thunderbolt should be enough to KO here. Looks like Mark Jones is going to be late for work today as we see a big bang. A lot of drama going on there in that retail management chat. Mr. Jones late to work. Let's see what's going to happen in match number 4. 3-0 right now to start off. Moltres into a Jellicent. And we saw in the last battle that Jellicent was running Ice Beam plus Shadow Ball. And in this battle right here, they are building up once again to the Ice Beam Shadow Ball. Moltres is going to shield. This time it's a Bubble Beam though. You hate to see it. So force to swap out because Moltres cannot win that in any scenario. Comes with Articuno, which isn't necessarily any better, but we'll see how this plays out. Shadow Ball comes through. Is going to go for the Ancient Power here. So looking to fish for the boost as opposed for the defense drop. We'll see if that works out in their favor. I think if Jellicent actually runs Ice Beam plus Shadow Ball, Articuno could win with just going straight Icy Wind in some scenarios, but gets the boost right there. And of course, this Jellicent is not running Ice Beam Shadow Ball, they are running Bubble Beam, so not too good for Articuno. Talonflame comes out, swaps out to Zapdos. Okay, so the alignment sort of coming back into the favor of this trainer right here. Going to take this move. It's a Brave Bird, dealing heavy damage, but does survive. And we see some lag. You hate to see it. That is a lot of Incinerates coming through right there. Going for the Drill Peck, and that is going to KO the Talonflame. Dragalge comes in. Oh boy. This is pretty much GG's. Can't get to the Icy Wind. Really needed that right there. And now going for the Overheat. This might not even KO if it lands, but I expect a shield to come up, which we do see. Maybe it would KO, actually, who knows. But they don't want the smoke. They're going to back out of that match. First loss of the video. 3-1 hopping into the 5th final battle here. Let's see what is going to happen. We got Shadow Moltres into a Scrafty. So a nice lead here for once. Or a somewhat nice lead. I mean, it's still not great because counter, as you can see, despite being resisted, is absolutely chunking away at this Shadow Moltres. going for the Sky Attack right here. And the opponent actually made a great swap that I did not notice into the Nidoqueen, but this is perfect because the alignment is still in this trainer's favor. Articuno here on Nidoqueen, dominant matchup. And not going to go for the farm down here, going to choose to throw an Icy Wind instead. That will take out the Nidoqueen. And let's see what comes in next. It is the Talonflame. Defense has been dropped, but able to get to the Ancient Power right here. Let's see if the opponent wants to shield this up. They let it go through. That is huge damage. They are going to farm down completely, so that is not ideal. And let's see. They're probably going to come in with the Zapdos, I'd imagine, right here. Yeah, Zapdos coming in. And the opponent swaps out into Scrafty, so are you going to call the foul play here? Going to no shield. It is the foul play, but does survive that. And we'll be able to get to this Drill Peck right here. Let's see if they choose to swap out into the Moltres after this. Still missing some bubbles on those flying type chargers. I know the struggle, that is probably the hardest bubble animation in the game. Going to shield up this time. It is the Power Up Punch. Is going to get to 2 Drill Pecks here actually. So if the opponent shields this, Zapdos is going to outpace to the next one. And the opponent shields. That's a huge break right there for the Zapdos, because this Drill Peck should be enough to KO. Bang! There is Moltres gonna swap in, and I guess you shield here and take the game, but going to no shield instead, and it's actually the Brave Bird takes out the Moltres. Able to farm down. Oh my goodness, playing with fire literally there with the Moltres, but does take that game 4-1 set. Very risky call there, but a bit of a flex as well. So those were the battles in the Open Ultra League featuring a triple legendary birds team. Huge shout out once again to NoobNubin for the submission. This is not a team I would recommend anyone use, however it did make for some entertaining battles, and it allows us to see how this team performs without actually having to take our own elo to witness it. If you are going to use any of these Pokemon, the only one I would recommend is Articuno, and it's pretty much the mascot of this channel. If you guys enjoy this type of content, please consider leaving a like, commenting, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.